You can be empathetic without actually feeling someone's emotions. Sounds weird, right? That's because empathy isn't just one thing. Sometimes you feel someone's emotions, sometimes you understand them, and sometimes you act on that understanding. And that's where the different types comes in. There are three main types of empathy. Let's break them down. First, emotional empathy. This is when you don't just understand someone's emotion, you feel some of it yourself. Someone starts crying and your eyes start watering. Someone's anxious and suddenly you're tense too. Someone is excited and somehow you've got their excitement. You're picking up on their emotional state and experiencing part of it yourself. And that's probably the kind people picture first when they hear the word empathy. But here's the catch. If you're constantly picking up other people's emotion, you can sometimes walk away from a conversation feeling completely different from how you felt when it started. And you might think, why am I upset? Nothing even happened to me. Because you didn't just understand their emotions, you felt it. But what if you can understand someone just as well without actually feeling what they're feeling? That's where cognitive empathy comes in. Cognitive empathy works differently. You don't necessarily feel someone's emotion. You figure it out. Your friend snaps at you. You could think, wow, they're being rude. Or you might notice they've had a horrible day, they're overwhelmed, and that little thing was just their last straw. You're not necessarily angry yourself. You just understand why they're angry. That's cognitive empathy. You notice their tone, their expression, what they're not saying. You start putting the pieces together. That's your brain understanding their perspective. And here's what makes this different from emotional empathy. You can understand someone's emotional state without observing it. But there's still one question left. If you understand what someone is feeling, what do you actually do with that understanding? And that's where compassionate empathy comes in. You understand someone's feeling, you care that they're hurting, and that understanding creates an urge to help. Someone tells you they're overwhelmed. You understand why, but instead of assuming you know what they need, you might simply ask, what do you need right now? Maybe they want advice, maybe they want company, maybe they just want someone to listen. You're taking your understanding of their emotions and responding to the person. And that's probably the biggest thing to take away from this. Feeling someone's emotions, understanding their emotion, and helping with their emotion are three different things. You can do one without doing the others. So the next time someone comes to you upset, notice what happens first. Do you absorb it? Do you try to understand it? Or do you immediately want to fix it? That little reaction tells you a lot about how your empathy works. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now you know the different types of empathy and how they can show up. So yeah, I'll leave you with that. Bye.